Hello and welcome to Altered Geek. I'm your host, Steve Megatron Phillips, and in this episode, I plan to talk about Star Trek Into Darkness and the future of Transformers Prime. So, Star Trek Into Darkness. Honestly, with the whole darkness thing, I'm kind of over it. I'm not quite sure why Hollywood keeps recycling the whole darkness thing. You got Transformers Dark of the Moon, you got all kinds of movies that have, Into Darkness, and then you got Star Trek Into Darkness. I mean, it's not very creative. I mean, I understand that they're trying to say, ooh, they're into darkness, or they don't want to give it a label like Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan, or any of those type of titles. So I can kind of see that. They kind of broke away from that after the TOS films. I am looking forward to this second film in the reboot of J.J. Abrams' series. I do really wonder what they're going to do with Cumberbatch and with RoboCop in this film franchise. Overall, I'm not all that, I don't know. I want to be enthused, but something about it just is kind of irking me. Not only the random news that is kind of going on with this film franchise, but the whole title. I don't know. Something about it just kind of irks me. I'm hoping that all turns out to be just false, and I'm just over exaggerating the fact based on the title. But overall, I'm a huge Trekkie. I love the films. I love the series. I'm even in a podcast of Star Trek called Future Imperfect over on thisweekingeek.net. I'm very stoked for this film, but I hope that they don't jump the shark with this title and with the whole expectation they're building up for this. Now, as far as Transformers Prime is concerned, we just had an interview on geekcastradio.com with Stephen Melching, one of the series writers. He's done season 1, season 2, and then he's done half of season 3, which is actually one of their shorter seasons. They kind of left it in limbo, like they could go on to a 4th season. It's very possible. However, they also told me in the interview that they wrote it specifically so that it could be wrapped up in a nice little bow, so to speak, so that the whole storyline was thought of from the get-go. Yes, they're kind of implementing characters and ideas as they go, or things to introduce, but the overall plot line has been in place since day one. So, for me, I really love the show. I love the direction that it's gone in. I love the darkness. I love the CG. However, the show has already taken things from various other Transformers mythos. You've got a lot of GO1 influence, even more film influence, which I'm not enthused with, especially the beeping Bumblebee. I'd rather he talked, get Dan Gilvezan, somebody, I don't know, not radio speak. They've got, the multicolored Energon cubes, which that's original. I'm fine with that. They also have just introduced the Omega keys from the Energon Cybertron trilogy. I'm kind of like, I don't like it at all. And I like the idea of having the Core 13 in there. I like the ideas of the Prime relics. It gives something interesting to do with all of the various artifacts of Cybertronian history. But overall, as far as the series is concerned, I see them finishing it out through season 3. I don't see them picking it back up for season 4, despite what people are swearing and thinking online. I don't think that they're going to bring it back. I think that they're going to, because around the time that season 3 is going to come out, it's going to be time to rev up for Transformers 4. So they're going to be ready to kill it and move on to the next thing. They're going to want one set of toys. They're going to have Generations or Universe or whatever the heck they're calling it this week. And then they're going to have the Transformers 4 toys. That's it. I don't see them doing any Transformers Prime after that. Maybe the occasional exclusive or forgotten figure. I don't see them bringing it back. Now, as far as the Beast Hunters saga that everybody's swearing, oh, they're bringing back Beast Wars, they're bringing back Beast Machines. As much as I'd love to see those series come back, they're dead. They're not coming back. The Beast Hunters saga and copyright and trademark, whatever, is dedicated for Transformers Prime Season 3. Only time will tell what that leads to, but that is what that is for. So I'm really hoping that they do something spectacular with that. I'd love, because I know that David Kaye's been in the series at some point. I don't know when. I know that they've had some of the other, they've had David Soboleff in there as Shockwave. I would love to see some of the Beast Wars characters kind of making, interaction in there, even if they aren't by the same name, but they had the same likeness. Unlike Arachnid, which was definitely a Beast Wars ripoff. And as well as the Insecticons. I would like to see Beast Hunters actually as a Beast Wars continuation, but like I said, it's not going to ever happen. That's pipe dream, especially when that was supposed to be Beast Machines originally, and they scrapped it for Beast Machines. But it should be an interesting take to see what they do with it. But like I said, I don't see Transformers Prime surviving. As much as I love the show, I guess give it all your support that you can and hope that Hasbro does it. But like I said, Transformers 4, I'm pretty sure is going to kill it. So that does it here on this edition of Altered Geek. You can reach me with your feedback and comments, feedback at geekcastradio.com, or leave a comment below on the video, and I'll reply to it as soon as possible. If there's any suggestions you guys have for future episodes, or suggestions on topics or Q&A, or just various other things, just go ahead and send them either below or via the email. So until next time, unleash the geek in you.